2024 CR 008039, State of Texas versus Landon Omar Kendrick. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Defense?
Arlene Gay for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Kendrick?
Yes.
Did you review the motion to revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Landon Omar Kendrick who is charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 grams to 4 grams on October 15th, 2024 for a term of 4 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
The state wishes to proceed on violation of condition number 1 on or about the 10th day of November 2024 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Landon Omar Kendrick, committed the offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 4 years in the prison?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. As a part of his agreement, it says that no cases will be indicted arising out of 2024 PF 13079. Is this one of those cases?
No, Your Honor.
Judge, so I have pursuant to the agreement, but the case number that I have is 2024 PF 23227.
That's not what the court have. So if y'all want to look to see.
Let me check, just to make sure were these not taken into consideration at the time of.
No, it just says that if there are other cases arising out of that cause number, that the state would not proceed on them. So if you could see, all right, thank you. Oh, did you see that?
It has been.
Defense attorneys are like, please put this on the docket. We're like, okay.
I think every court's like that. I had court on Friday, the 144. So everybody's trying to move those.
Judge, the allegation is separate.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure that was clear. All right. So the court is finding violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor, so we are asking that you grant the state's motion, revoke the defendant's community supervision and reform the judgment to reflect the 2-year sentence in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice.
All right. So what has he done since he's been on probation?
I believe he reported,
I was only on probation.
Oh, yeah.
for maybe 3.
I'm sorry, what?
just,
Sorry.
he did report, he was living at the Haven for Hope. And he was beginning it, and this case arose, he borrowed a car. And
Didn't return it?
the person claimed that the individual claimed that the vehicle was stolen, even though the keys were provided. So there was a big miscommunication. My client, we were given a recommendation and my client opted to take the recommendation. And that is 2 years. He's never been to prison before.
All right. So here's the court's question. Not to go behind anybody's agreement, but state defense is saying that he had the keys to the vehicle and this wasn't really a unauthorized use of a vehicle, that it was loaned to him. Now, sometimes I understand in my experience as a defense attorney, sometimes people will let people use their car in exchange for drugs, and then the person who's using it doesn't return it on time. So then it becomes an unauthorized use. So I'm being told that he had the keys. Is the person saying, they left the keys in the vehicle or?
It's Kirby Police Department and what the police report indicates is she's claiming that it was outright stolen between a certain time of day.
So based on the report, Your Honor,
Mhm.
it's my understanding it was reported stolen. I think there's some discrepancy and there may be another party involved that did not have, you know, the authorization or consent from the owner. That defendant is under the impression that that person that did not have the owner's consent then gave him that provided the vehicle to him, and he's under the impression from the person that did not have consent from the owner.
Okay. So then is this a case, is this a revocation case then? I mean, I know you all have come to an agreement, but of course, I'm trying to do what's right.
Mhm.
So,
And we did discuss it and I think my client really wants to put it behind him.
all right, so here's the thing. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth or nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand, state your name for record.
Landon Omar Kendrick.
All right, Mr. Kendrick, here's the thing. You know yourself, if you're truthful with yourself, you know yourself better than your attorney does, better than probation does, better than the state does, better than I do. So if you want, I'll continue you, but let me just tell you, you're probably going to go potentially in an inpatient treatment because there's going to be another CHAP evaluation, and whatever the CHAP evaluation recommends, that's what's going to happen. Otherwise, if you want, I'll follow the agreement for you to do the 2 years in the prison. It's completely up to you.
Now, the inpatient would be where at?
No, here's the thing.
I just.
These are your choices.
Okay.
And the information,
I'm
and
sorry.
the information I am giving you
The 2 years is fine.
is the information. So you want the 2 years?
Yes.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to 2 years. And are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes,
All right, the court is going to sentence you then to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. And as previously stated, the court found violation of condition number 1 true. Is there anything taken in consideration?
Yes.
And the court will take in consideration 2024 PF 23227.
Your Honor, I just want to state on the record that he has 202 days. I did verify that with the clerk and I'm sure they'll verify it again. But with Odyssey, the way it is, and the way the dockets are printed and the way the back time is printed is.
So that's the court's rulings. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll order the therapeutic community. We can go off the record. You're gonna have to change your ways. Otherwise, you're gonna find yourself living the rest of your life at somebody's prison or somebody's jail. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.